Hello, welcome to class. Today we'll be treating compound interest. In our previous class, we did simple interest. In simple interest, the interest year after year remains the same, but in compound interest, it differs year after year. So, for example, we have this on the board. Find the compound interest on 600 naira for 3 years at 6% per annum. If it is a simple interest, look at what you will do. The formula being PRT over 100, which is 600 times 6% times 3 years all over 100. So if I cancel here, I will have 6 times 6 times 3, which is equals to 6 times 6, 36. 36 times 3. 36 times 3 should give me 3 by this is 18. 3 by this, 9 plus 1, 108. That means in 3 years, I'll be getting my simple interest will be 108 naira. And my amount in that 3 years should be will be principal plus the interest, which is equal to 600 naira plus 108, which is equals to 808 naira. See, this is the simple interest of this, but we are not asked the simple interest, we are asked the compound interest. So in this scenario, we are not going to calculate it based on 3 years. We are going to calculate it based on year after year. Let me tell you what I mean. Okay, we are still going to, let's calculate the simple interest for a particular year. Now, our formula for simple interest is this. For first year, for first year, we are calculating 600 naira times 6% times 1 year. We are not calculating for 3 years again because, okay, all over 100, we have this. So we have 36 naira as our interest for the first year. Now, in the first year, what we have as our interest is 36 naira, and our principal for that gave us this is 600 naira. Now the amount for that first year, after the first year, is equal to the principal plus the interest, which is 600 plus what is here? 36, which is 636 naira. This becomes our principal that we will use to calculate the second year. This amount that we obtain after the first year becomes our principal for the second year. So in the second year, we are going to say our principal becomes 636 times our percentage, 6% times 1 year, 1 more year, all over 100. Now, if I multiply this out, 636 times 6 times 1, it is going to give me 3816 because it is divided by 100 divided by 100, which is equal to, I will just take 2 decimal places, 1, 2, 38.16 naira. This is the interest after the second year. That's 8 naira 16 kobo. Now, to know the amount I got after the second year, I have to add this to the principal, which gave me amount is equal to, the principal now is 636 plus this amount, which is 38.16. Let's calculate it. Let's calculate it here. This is 636 plus 38.16. 16 come down. This is 6. But that is 14. Let me put my this. That is 14. Right, 4. That is 6, 7, 6. So my amount for the after the second year becomes 674 naira 16 kobo. Now we've calculated the first year, the second year, and we're going to calculate the third year. And the third year, our principal becomes this amount, 674 naira 16 kobo. Now our third year, equal to, we have 674 naira 16 times our percent, our rate is 6% times 1 more year, all over 100. So what we do, we multiply it out to know our interest. So when we multiply this 674.16 times 6 times 1, it will give us 4044.196. So this is what we will get all over 100. Our interest becomes, if 100 divided this, we have 40.4496. That is, our interest now becomes 40 naira. Let's just move it to 2 decimal places, which is equal to 40.45. That is 40 naira 45 kobo. Now this is our interest after the third year. So our total amount that we will get after the third year becomes amount is equal to the principal, which is, this is our principal, 674.16, plus the interest, which is 40.45, which is 674.16 plus 40.45. Now let's add this together and see what it will give us. We have 674.16 plus 40.45. This go like this. 4 and 6 give us 11. 5, that is 6 points. We have 4. We have 11. We have 7. So our principal, our amounts, our total amounts that we will obtain after the 3 years at compound interest is at 6% is equal to, what do we get? 704.61. We now know that our amounts after the 3 years is the principal of the previous year 2 plus the interest. That is 674.16 plus 40.45, which is the interest, and it will give us 714 naira. Okay. 61 kobo. I took all this long process to explain to you how we achieve this. Now, I'm going to show you a formula that you can use and you get to answer immediately. Let's start. Instead of calculating the each year simple interest, and adding the interest to the capital to make up the amount for the second year, what we do, we have a formula for it. I have solution. Now, the amount after the 3 years is equal to the capital which you are investing, brackets 1 plus the rates all over 100 raised to power the years. I will call the years n, the number of years you want to invest. Okay. Having seen this, we know that our principal P is equal to 600. Our rate is 6%. 6%. Then our N, the number of years, is equal to 3 years. Let's apply it to the formula. Let's go. A equals to, our P is 600, brackets 1 plus our R is 6 all over 100, brackets, our number of years is 3. We clear the brackets. This is equal to 600. 100 we times 1 to give us 100 plus 6 over 100. 3. Now, at this stage, what do we do? Equal to, we bring our 600, then we add this bracket 160 6 all over 100 raised to the power 3. I think there is a number that will go between these two. 2 will go. 2 will give us 53 here. Then 2 will give us 50 here. Now, what do we do next? We multiply it out. That is 53 to the power of 3 will give us 148. 877. 50 to the power of 3 simple will give us 125,000. Now we divide this with this. 600, which is our principal, times 148,877 over 125,000. So when this divide this one we divide this one, and we have 600 brackets 1.191016. So we multiply it out to give us 714.696. So let's bring it to the 2 decimal place. 2 decimal place 714.61. This becomes our capital. That is the amount we got after the 3 years. So if you want to know the particular interest you get from this after the 3 years, you just subtract your capital, your main capital, which is 600. 600 will be having 61. This is 4. We are subtracting 1. So this is the total interest you got after 3 years.